Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your um, in-depth, free-flowing reading, my friends. So please take it as it resonates, and also Happy New Year. Um, because this is for January. I don't know whether I'm gonna. Maybe I will post it before January. So advance Happy New Year. Okay. I will. Okay, let's get into this. Aquarius. This is interesting that this is my first New Year reading, and it's with Aquarius. Aquarius is my rising, but I always do Aquarius at the end for whatever reason. Aquarius is my rising and Leo is my moon, and I always tend to do this to sign late at the end. Not no, I don't know why, but anyway, we're starting with you this year. So we got this Eight of Wands. Aquarius, what I'm getting that I really feel that you are feeling like your scope is bigger than what you are doing. So there is like, you feel, inside that wherever you are, not wherever you are, I don't know, not like that. There is like, that whatever you are doing, you supposed to do, not supposed to do, it's not that you are not doing the right thing. It's like, your the 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 expansive nature of whatever you are doing. Like let's say you opened a small neighborhood kitchen, service. That right now, that it doesn't have to be gain a lot of money or anything, not like, but this place, whatever you are doing, will have an impact to the surroundings, whether you want to grow in terms of money, or whether you want to go in terms of its contribution to community, or whether you want to grow to different kind of foster a whole different kind of food culture, or our connection to our food and all these things and other things in life. Like, that the purpose of whatever you are doing is amplified, is bigger than where you are. So there's that kind of it's actually inspiring you. It's inspiring you to not to settle with your expectation about your growth, expectation about yourself, with yourself. It's like this something is expansive, and you are excited by this expansive nature of this something. And it's feel like that you are very it giving you a sense of optimism, it giving you a sense of fire within you. It's like that kind of, like there is something to look up to, not look up to, something to set your eyes on, something to go towards, that kind of energy vibe. Then we got this card, these three cards came together, so I'm gonna read these three cards together. We got Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then we got Seven of Swords, and then we got King of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Aquarius, that you really want like this King of Pentacles, like energy. But let me tell you the energy, because don't read by the card, because King of Pentacles, each person describe our stereotype of the King of Pentacles is very different than the energy I'm feeling here right now. Here I'm really feeling the energy for King of Pentacles for you in this reading is like, you're a kind of person who really happy with good enough. You are not like, oh, I need to be a top of something. You don't like that kind of like a bombastic exposure of oneself, like I need to be this or that, otherwise my life is not successful. You really just want to have with the King of Pentacles that you have enough and you are happy with it, you are content with it, you are more focused on your other side of life that inspires you, that makes you more creative, that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel not happy always a light expression of being oneself. We can be completely ourselves, even when we are not happy. Happy is not a focused emotion. I don't know why we run after this so blindly. So it's like, you really wanna, you want simple existence. You really want simple existence. And when I say simple, it doesn't mean that you cannot have a lot of thing. Even if you have a lot of thing, you are not really attached to those things. You use them for your leisure, for your comfort, but it's not really, those things does not define your life, whether it's a simple life or complex life or complicated life, or however. So you really want this simplicity in your life, but you have some kind of trauma with it, because I feel like that you might have, like, there is a certain kind of ideology around that simplicity, and not, like, maybe the environment you grew up, maybe the people that were around you or are around you, kind of directly or indirectly inject this kind of almost like a source energy, like thought process. And it creates that if you don't have certain things, like, let's say, if you don't have your own house, or if you don't have certain like certain things in life, it doesn't always have to be directly material. You are believed that that is a sense of lack. It's like you don't have nothing. It feels like nobody really value for who you are if you don't have certain things that kind of validate who you are. Like, if you just walk in a room, nobody will look at you. But if you walk in a room with a leather jacket or some kind of fluffy hairstyle and some kind of boot or something that make noise to catch everyone attention, like that kind of very kind of, like a something else other than you pronouncing or announcing your presence. When that doesn't happen, the people that are around you, that you grew up with or that you work with, they tend to not value your being. So you felt like, like maybe you are, let's say you live in a very simple house and you're very happy with it. You don't need all this. And then you invite some of your colleagues or some of friends, and they're just, even though they don't say anything, they walk in your room and they're like, oh, that's a very simple cozy house. It's like they say it some way, and then you feel that they kind of measure your value and your success based on this material that they don't value as something as successful. But to you, that is success. I hope I'm making sense, this difference. So you got some kind of little bit of wounded feeling from this atmosphere in past, or maybe still currently around you, that where you feel that people have this tendency to value based on what you have materially, and based on their understanding of success and how they connect success with material belongings. And that thinking kind of impacted you in a little bit, because you are also, just being simple and being relaxed and being content and being the way good enough is good for you. Sometimes that ideology, you kind of doubt that because of that surroundings that you went through. So, and then we got this card, the world. Yeah, so you feel that, Aquarius, that something where you are right now, there is more to be revealed to you. It doesn't feel like things are coming to a closure right now. If it could be like, I'm saying that wherever you are right now, you are not at the closure on the beginning of this whole cycle. You are somewhere in the middle. So you have some time you need to spend with this energy, or wherever you are right now. You know yourself better, so think about wherever you are right now. If it is a you don't if it is a how you don't have to move your house or move your country, you don't have to change something. Like right now, it feels like that you really do not need a much of massive change. It's more of a really dealing with what you already are dealing with. So you're middle of a cycle. You are in the middle of a cycle which has some way to go before this cycle can end. So you're, whatever situation you are in, it's gonna be lingering here for a while. and with the world in reverse. And I feel like that this knowing that maybe some part of you kind of want this cycle to be over, but it just saying that it is not, there is something to go through here. Then we get the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Swords upright, and I really feel that your brain, it's like that, theoretically, what you need to do. Like, let's say that I'm getting that, not theoretically, even you know intellectually that what you need to do in order to whatever you want to have, whatever that, however you want to expand this Eight of Wand energy, this expansive scope of whatever you are doing. You know everything, that how you can get out of, not get out of, how you can maneuver through. But when it gets extremely hard to really transform this thought and really plug in into your feelings with the Queen of Cups and really feel through things, so that it doesn't later on comes back, oh, I was so hurt, but I did not even realize at that time. Now I'm realizing, oh my god, how I hurt myself during that. Because I feel like you already went through something similar like that, where you feel like that you come out of a situation and you feel like, oh my god, I was really hurt in that situation. But when I was in the situation, I did not feel that, because I did not feel anything. So I did not, now I have this gigantic amount of hurt feelings, and I don't know how to fathom that. I feel like you already went through something like that, so you are very cautious that whatever you wanna, in your, however you wanna grow, so your growing pattern that you are setting up is like, not just knowing is not enough, you wanna feel through the situation as well. You just don't wanna come to the other side knowing that you felt horribly without realizing how you're feeling while you are in the situation. So you don't want that distance between feelings and the time that is happening to you. But there is a struggle there that you are feeling right now, Aquarius. It's sometimes you feel like, just it's very extremely hard to tune into your feeling and how you are. So there is a little bit of frustration there, there is a little bit of frustration there, and desperation there. But you are also looking at the Tower in reverse, and I feel like with the Tower in reverse, what is happening, that something gonna come to you, and he's gonna take control over you, like something, because this needs to be come together. Because in order for you to really step into your next growth, next step, that the way you wanna move towards this Eight of Wands energy, this needs to be very well aligned, or very well understood by you, like your emotional existence in a situation, and your intelligence existence in a situation. So you're really feeling like that this cannot, until something is pending, some kind of major thing that gonna happen. Maybe you are gonna be forced to move out, or maybe you're gonna be forced to get out of a job, or maybe you're gonna be forced to move out of a country, maybe you are gonna be forced to move out of your daily pattern. Some kind of shocking gonna happen. And like Aquarius, you are Aquarius, whether however Aquarius is placed, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. So if you don't do something that shocks your body, it really not you. Seriously, Aquarius needs to, no matter wherever that is, especially if you have ascending like me, oh my god, it is so important for you to shock your system, because that's the way you feel alive. That's where you thrive, when you shock your system, when you shock your belief system, when you shock your pattern, when you shock your, by introducing something new, by changing the orientation within yourself. So you feel like this Tower is something like that, is like a shocking element that is coming, but you are kind of pushing it away. Maybe you're feeling like, okay, you need to move, or maybe you're feeling like that you need to talk to somebody about something. You're feeling like that, but you can kind of pushing it away, because you don't want because here you have some challenge, right, to really think and feel, and of moments. So you are trying to put this Tower moment at bay, but you also know, you're very much aware that is gonna come and take over you, and that will be that will be the end of all, in order to really for you to begin this step into this stage. So And then we got this Four of Wands in reverse and the Hierophant. What I'm getting, Aquarius, that you are very much aware. Look at this, both of them are the card of stability, are the card of family, are the card of knowing conventionality and traditionality, and following something or stepping into something that is like already been done, and you appreciate that repetitiveness. But I feel like that you need, that is the tower, where the tower gonna come, something that is you, it's a really, it's gonna be, you need to shock yourself, and it need to happen at the base of your home foundation, like something that you have grew up with, something that you truly believe in. Like if you thought that you never wanna um, you know like you never, you don't want some, like the, something very fundamental needs to be shaken, not shaken, it just, you just need to deliberately do opposite of what you think you should do. Like it's not shaken, nobody else gonna shake it, you are gonna shake it. And how you gonna shake it? Like let's say you it doesn't have to be all big, like let's say you think that you need to have, like you are a person who thinks that if you don't have a full-time job, you will not feel stable. Okay, no matter, is money is not the question here. You feel that that security that full-time job does, that every day until unless you're fired or you quit the job, you know that you have a job. So you know that you are gonna wake up in the morning and you are gonna go somewhere or do something, or stay home and do something. So you may, like, you are, I'm just giving you an example, like let's say you feel like you cannot do, like you cannot get into a gig economy, you cannot do the freelancing stuff, not knowing whether you are going to get a job on tomorrow or not, or like it has a lot of pros and cons, but you never really thought that that's your personality. If like, but you need to, maybe this is the time you need to shift, maybe you need to, full time is not really helping you, maybe you need that time flexibility in order to really grow who you are, and kind of switch to freelance working. So I'm just giving you an example. It's like something that you felt like that you define you, that you need to do in order to keep yourself stable. You really, that tower gonna come in that kind of basic way, and it's gonna ask you or almost demand you, or so almost make you do the opposite, or something that gonna shock your system in that area in order to really flourish. Because if you do not shock your system in those areas, in this Eight of Wands, this scope feeling that you are feeling right now, this optimism, this feeling like there is a bigger thing that you want to do and you are absolutely capable of doing, you have everything, that is not gonna be, it's gonna be fade by the shock. That when you shock yourself, that's gonna be that energy, the energy gonna, you're gonna get from shocking yourself, that energy gonna be the fuel for this Eight of Wands to really work. I hope it makes sense. That's okay, Aquarius, I think that's all I got for you. I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. Bye bye.